I want to speak about a specific altcoin which I bought, which has a potential of 20 till 50x. It's not a clickbait, but before we will speak about, let's speak about this big news. MicroStrategy buys additional 12,333 Bitcoin for $347 million, which is very bullish for Bitcoin right now. And we have another massive news. Financial giants eyeing Bitcoin and crypto with 27 trillion assets. Just imagine, the whole crypto market is right now at $1 trillion, and there is a potential of around $27 trillion, which is prepared to get fired into the crypto market. I mean, you see here BlackRock with $9 billion. You see Morgan Stanley with $3 million, JP Morgan with $3 million. You see the Bank of America with $1.5 million. So all in all, it's $27 trillion. I mean, you have just to imagine it. And this is only US. We don't speak right now about Hong Kong and about China. So the bull market 2024, 2025 will be huge. And we will speak also right now about the market, what is happening right now in the market. So for the past week, the Bitcoin long-short ratio has steadily been climbing and is currently skewed more to the longs, with 52% of traders currently positioned long. So this purple line represents the long positions or long-short ratio, and you see here it's rising. So there's getting more and more long positions right now as we see Bitcoin in a consolidation in this falling wedge or in this parallel channel. And this is not so good news, because we want to see more shorts, because what the market maker does, they liquidate, usually if there are a lot of shorts, they liquidate all the shorts by a pump, or if there are a lot of longs, they liquidate all the longs by a short. So in the immediate short term, it means we could see a little bit more downside, maybe again back to 29,800, but in the big picture it looks very, very bullish. I speak also in a second here about the banks, because this is another huge thing, or huge black swan event where nobody is speaking about. So another thing, typical previous bear markets have been the point that Bitcoin whales start accumulating, and we see the number of wallets holding more than 1,000 Bitcoin increases. And you see it here on this graphic. So this is also important. The ETF news has brought some renewed interest by whales. The new of them has increased slightly since the filling. And you see here, the start of the year, at the start of the year, we had some whales accumulating. Wait a minute here, zoom in. Here, whales accumulating, but right now, especially right now, you see it here since February, you see we are creating higher lows and higher highs. It means there are more and more whales accumulating with more than 1,000 Bitcoin. So this is highly bullish right now for Bitcoin. Wait a minute, it's not, okay, now it's working. So this is very, very bullish. So on the fundamentals, nothing had changed. Bitcoin is one of the scarcest assets in the world. Right now we are in this falling wedge or this parallel channel. As soon as we break in above, as soon as we break in 30,800, you know we're expecting Bitcoin to run to the upside, because at around 31K, there's a lot of shorts position, and we should see a cascade liquidation to 35K to this level approximately, right? I showed you yesterday the statistic. I don't want to boring you. So therefore, if you want to see the video, watch the video from yesterday. So right now, it's very clear. In case you are not right now in a long position, it's a nice long position opportunity to take in case we are breaking 30,800. Let's say here at 30,800 to our price target at 35K approximately, it would be here. And if you set your stop loss, it depends how risky you want to trade. If you set your stop loss, let's say you set your stop loss below the high volume, it's 1.5 risk reward. If you are a more risky trader, you can set your stop loss below this channel, so at 29,500, then you have a risk reward of 3.15. Obviously, if you're breaking below this channel, then this would be a potential short opportunity for Bitcoin to the level of the VRVP at 28,150, 4.5%. But I wouldn't short right now. It's more clear long opportunity. So this is a very clear 15% long opportunity. However, not financial advice. Do your own research, bretans. We have here also our bullish divergence are getting bigger and bigger as we saw Bitcoin dropping. I showed you yesterday already price going up. RSI is going down. So it looks amazing. and we are in this bull flag still. The price target of this bull flag is also perfectly at around 35k. Wait a minute, this is wrong here right now. You measure it from the top to the downside. You see it's an amazing bull flag. The price target is even 36k. I would take profits at 35k, and some people are speaking about this cup and handle, which is obviously bullish pattern, right? And according to this cup and handle, we broke out of this handle, which is again very bullish. And technical price target is here. You measure it from the top to the downside of this cup, and the price target is here around even 40k, as you see it here, right? I mean, I wouldn't say that we are going to 40k, to be honest, because we are not right now in a bull market. It's only relief rally to the upside. Again, for everyone who don't understand what's the difference, I show you here on the logarithmic chart. We have to go on the monthly maybe. You see it here, we had always in every bear market, you see we bottomed out, then we had a relief rally, then another bottoming out, and then the bull market started. So right after the halving, the real bull market started. It depends how I mean, people say we bottomed out and right now already the bull market, but for me, the bull market counting then, or it's starting then to count after we second time bottoming out. I mean, based on the past, we will not reach the bottom, which is right now at around 15k, but still we can go here to the support line 18,000 easily. So I mean, we saw it in all the bear markets in the previous, bottoming out, relief rally, bottoming out again, and then we saw the real bull market. So in my opinion, this is still a relief rally to the upside. We will see some downside for sure, and I speak also in a second why we see some downside for sure. Let me quickly go here to this chart also to show you again why 35k is the price target. You see it here very clearly on the red line. You see here support, support, support since 2020. So this is a massive support and resistance line. 36k cannot be broken so easily, in my opinion. 35, 36k. So in my opinion, absolute price target. Also this rising channel on the big picture, you see also 36k is here an absolute top. I don't expect we are going higher. I would happy if we go to 40k, but I don't expect. Maybe a quick. Also still the CME gap is here open at between 35 and 36k. So therefore everything showing us clearly that we will not go higher than 35, 36k. Total crypto market cap looks amazing. We perfectly retesting here the support line. In case we are breaking it down, then we will see Bitcoin also breaking down to 25 or even 20k. But right now it seems that we are bouncing to the upside. It means we should see Bitcoin running to 35, 36k. The only thing is the funding rate are going down. You see it here. We are only at 0.01 right now, so it looks amazing. But I want to turn them negative. So on Gate.io we are already negative, on CoinEx we are already negative, but I want to see them going negative, because if they're going negative, this is a clear sign for a bounce, right? And the Black Swan event, which I spoke about, this is the Black Swan event. 23 banks pass Fed stress test. You see it here, the headline, Fed stress test, see large banks able to handle recession and slide commercial real estate prices. And the crazy thing here, the federal, I have quickly to read for you. The US Federal Reserve said Wednesday that all 23 banks in this year's stress test withstood of hypothetical severe global recession and loss up to 551 billion, as well as 50% decline in commercial real estate prices. I mean, the crisis is very clear. There are more banks which will go bankrupt. It's inevitable. And this good news from the Fed, which is like, I mean, he said it very good. This is as useless as being able to do your own car inspection sticker. It's the same. It's really the same. You are incentivized to downplay risks. Won't be long now. So this positive news from the Fed is very clear, showing us that there are huge problems in the banking system, and I spoke a lot on this channel about it. So we are expecting some more banks which will go bankrupt because of the commercial real estate crisis which will come, because there are a lot of companies which rented commercial real estate which cannot pay back because of the interest rates, because of the COVID, and so on and so on. And also a lot of banks which obviously cannot or there are not so many people borrowing money as before because also of the interest rates. So, and they're not getting money back from the loans which they give gave previous out. So they're in huge problems, and you see the Fed is trying to downplay it. So there's a huge thing which is going on, and this is what I'm expecting for the second dip, which will happen. I'm expecting end of the year, when we see a massive banking crisis occur, or a commercial real estate crisis, or even together. So this is the black swan event which I'm the whole time speaking about, bratans. And now let's speak about the coin which I'm expecting to go around 20 till 50x. It's called SingularityNet, and if you're watching my channel, you know it exactly. It's an AI project, and AI is huge. The crazy thing is, we see it. We never had a blow off top in this coin, because it's a new coin. It's since 2018 in the bull market, the previous bull market, we never saw a huge, massive pump. Why? Because AI was not a big topic, but here since November we saw a massive pump because of ChatGPT, and right now it's cooling down. So in my opinion, this is right now the new bottom line, or how you want to call it, 22 cents, and I expecting SingularityNet at least to do a 20x. It's right now has a total market cap of 200 million, 270 billion, so 20x would be only 4 billion market cap. This is really nothing if you compare to Matic or some other coins. I mean, you cannot compare to Matic because Matic is something different, but as AI is a huge topic, and it will develop even more, because it's always quiet, and then we see boom, something big happen, everyone speak about AI, and this will go through the roof. So all altcoins which are connected to AI will follow the narrative, but especially SingularityNet, they are trying to connect AI or blockchain with real world AI. So therefore I'm expecting this is absolutely one of the blue chip projects, but it's not a financial advice. Please do your own research. I heavily invested in AGX or EGX. You can watch yourself here in this Telegram group I posted. By the way, Solana, since we bought it, is up over 20%. Congratulations, bratans. So it's amazing. I mean, for me, this is an absolutely blue chip project, SingularityNet. You can check it out yourself. The team behind it is absolutely solid, and this is really important. If you are investing in a project, check always the team. So in my opinion, it's clear blue chip projects. However, do your own research. It's not a financial advice. If you want to buy AGX, you can buy it also on Bybit. You get $1,000, even a free long position if you want to leverage, but I wouldn't leverage alt, or AGX potentially is a possibility to long, but I would not use high leverage. Better to buy on spot. But anyways, this $1,000 long position is, you can use the money from Bybit for a Bitcoin long position, or Ethereum long position, or whatever you want. Please, it's only for professional traders. If you have any questions, write me down below. But I kiss you, and I see you later. Mwah.